Are you a fan of indie animation? Are you a Deranged fan who's heard next to nothing in the past couple of years and are begging for more updates? This video is for you. Today is the 5-year anniversary since I started my indie animated show Deranged. Technically, and since I started our Instagram account, we started development about a month before, but I missed that deadline, so here we are. So, what is Deranged? Deranged is a sci-fi young adult animated show about a group of teens and their siblings who find a machine that swaps them with themselves from other dimensions. They have to find a way to get back to their original dimensions before they're captured and killed by an evil organization who wants to destroy their worlds. I know, that's a lot of words, so let me break it down with some visuals. This is our main cast. This is their dimension. Here's some other dimensions. They use the machine, and they get spread out everywhere. We follow this cast for most of the show. I promise we made this before the whole multiverse craze. It's actually a unique story, I swear. I've avoided really explaining the plot like this to keep from spoiling the plot of the show, but I feel like there's so much more that happens and so much more that I'm leaving out that it doesn't really spoil anything. Like, who's this guy? What does she have to do with anything? As for the plot of the first episode, it's basically a setup to get to know the characters before they're thrown into this situation. Speaking of the first episode, why the hell has it taken 5 years to get one single episode done? As one of the first creators in the Kickstart to the now exponentially growing indie animation community, I should be long done with it, right? Honestly, I wish. I don't want it to sound like I'm just making excuses. There are real reasons why it's taken so long. First off, we didn't start production of the first episode until 6 months after the beginning of development, and during 2021, I stopped working for about 6 months due to personal reasons. And now I'm in college, so I'm mostly only working on it during my free time. Other setbacks include not understanding animation or the pipeline before starting it. Do not start a project if you don't understand these. Giving artists on the project as much time as they need to complete their work so they can live their lives without rushing their work, and various other things you probably don't really care about. Also, the episode is about 25 minutes long. We originally wanted it to be like 10 minutes, but to be fair, me and the other creator technically weren't even in high school yet when we wrote the first episode, so we didn't realize until all of the boards had been completed. I have learned a lot, and I mean a lot, since starting this project, and I will continue to learn as it progresses. So, when's it coming out? I don't like setting deadlines for unpredictable things like this, but at the rate we're moving, I think we can get it out by the end of 2025. Don't quote me on that. Could be sooner, could be later. I'm mostly the only person working on the project at the moment, except a few people who are helping with lighting and coloring, and I'm also working on it as a side project when I'm not working on portfolio projects and schoolwork, because animation school takes up a lot of time. Even with all these setbacks and obstacles, we're currently about 75% done with the first episode, with several scenes already fully colored. I'm planning on making a trailer relatively soon, once we have a little bit more complete. Otherwise, this is it for now. Feel free to comment or DM me on this account or my personal one anytime with questions about Deranged, or even just to chat about anything. I love talking to animation fans and connecting with the indie community, which I need to start doing much more. Thank you to those who have been following this project since we began. It means so much. And thank you to those just now finding my little passion project. Thanks for watching, and keep supporting indie animation.